So today we are looking at Berbatov, 88 rated, low driven plus, a perfect candidate for the past and present Man U squad, and it just had to be done. It really did it. 250 in terms of cost. I don't think it's terrible. Now you could grind this out pretty much very comfortably with very little money, which is exactly what we want, and the pace and grace is going to be fantastic for him. Just looking at the difference, you've obviously got 5 pace, 2 shooting, 2 dribbling, 1 passing, and then 2 physicality, giving himself a whopping 93 composure as well. This was probably the easiest one that I'm going to do. I did Park Ji-sung back in the time, and now we're obviously going to do him as well. So in terms of kind of what we've got, 5-star, 4-star, which I think is magnificent, as he was a 4-star, 3-star with the first touch, 6'2", coming in with just the striking capabilities at the moment. Naturally, you're going to be looking at like a Hunter more so for him. Hunter will give him this. If I can find the Hunter, we're going to end up with 91, 90, 82, 89, 76. A 92 forward, which is absolutely brilliant. Playstyles, we've got acrobatic, we've got game changer, we've obviously got incisive, inventive, technical, first touch, trickster, and the low driven. I would like to get, if we could, a rapid or quick step as well as a normal playstyle, but obviously that will be as we do progress. And I definitely want that advanced forward plus. So let's see where he fits in this team. As at the minute, in terms of the United team, we've done pretty well with CR7's upgrade. We have finished Son as well, just another upgrade here. But we are now upgrading from Ronaldo. We're going to put Shaw up there a second. We'll get rid of Pinner because she was there for some objectives. Let's bring in Berbatov into the fold here then. It's going to be 88 rated, and we can bring back our left wing of Big Boy Rashi, and we can bring CR7 back onto the bench. So naturally we're going to be looking at Hunter for him. If anything, I think that's going to be the best move. We have got 2, which is always perfect. And then that pretty much just gives us a solid line here. Obviously we've got another keeper. You can just throw him in there for the extras, and then we can obviously have Lamens in there as well. Other than that, the team is looking pretty good. I was debating between Yoro or Heaven to go in over Maguire. I'm debating it, to be fair. What have we got? We got the defender. We haven't got the defender plus. I'll keep Maguire in there at the moment. He's been doing pretty well. But we have got a big boy Berber. So let's jump into him. 250 on the market. Let's see if he's worth it. So if you're looking for coins, head over to eldorado.gg. There is huge amounts of verified sellers on Eldorado, and there is a money back guaranteed by Trade Shield. If that's not enough, there is 24/7 live support and also plenty of reviews across websites that will definitely put your mind at ease. And as always, before you check out, make sure that you are using the code JT11 for 5% off every single order. Back to the video. Got a very interesting team in general. Like, you got a bit of Serie A, La Liga. You got the Silver Star icons in there. It's an interesting team. We've found quite a few that are very different, which I absolutely love. Now, looking at Berbatov subjectively, I don't think he's a bad option in general. Like, we're looking at him. That was a poor pass. We're looking at him for his low driven more than anything. That's going to be the big one. Obviously, the kind of the big standout that we're going to be seeing at some point is going to be Pinner. So that will most definitely take up a lot of people's fodder. If she is expensive, I've got a feeling that she's probably going to be moderate at this point. But that will be... Isn't offside? Oh, so that's going to be an interesting one to obviously see. And then we do have Yamal with all of that as well. So that's another card that's going to take a solid amount of fodder in there also. Look for the incisive. Little 1-2. Find Mbuemo. Cunha. Back to Berber. Look at the outskirts. Look at the little touch. Ooh, okay. It's got the pace a little bit more, which is what I do like. His kind of bog standard version. Most definitely just... It doesn't have the legs for it, unfortunately. Like that's always been a Berbatov trait. Good block. So it's good to see him with that upgrade down the middle. Absolutely. Takes the first touch. We're going to go cross goal. Nice and easy, low driven. Probably could have gone for the chip, but stunning. And someone's not happy outside. Down the middle is not going to give me anything, really. But we are going to win it back. Doesn't get that off him, though. That has got to be won from him. Looking for the reverse if we can. Into his feet. Looking for the reverse again. Across goal. That's what I mean. Low driven's just broken. I am very, very surprised it hasn't been patched. Like, I know it weren't quite a 180 shot, but I mean, it weren't far off just turning and shooting on the absolute pivot. But in general, like that's just standard. You're going to see that from the finesse. You'll always find the specific angle of a mechanic. So that's naturally going to be there. We've got the trickster as well, obviously coming in with the 5-star. It's what I mean. I mean, like, as much as I will never complain that is a thing for me, it shouldn't be a thing. Really, that should not be going in from that angle. Most definitely, he has absolutely had his cross. I mean, it's Berbatov, 4 low drivens, and it just is the way of the game at this point. Ooh, we got Icon Totti in this match with a bit of big boy Pogba as well, which we'd like to see. Now, in terms of, is Berbatov worth completing for the future? I think in terms of an SBC, especially when you do look at the heroes, nearly, you've got to think like he's probably not going to get another card now for a considerable amount of time. If they're going to give any other hero SBCs, it's more than likely not going to be the same one. If they do give him another one, now that's not to be kind of confused with, does he get another player at some point? Good save, Lamens. But in terms of where we could kind of see it, maybe we see an evolution by then at some point. Like we're talking 88s, good header. We're talking 88s, so it's not as if it's going to be anytime soon. But that could be the kind of future plans for him, where we do look at that evolution, because we've already got the low driven, which is massive for right now, because naturally it is a broken playstyle plus, so it's at a good point. So really now, when we do get to the point of the double playstyle plus, the main thing we're going to be looking for is either a quick step, a rapid, or then potentially going in for the finesse shot plus to really add that level of shooting that just cannot be beaten. And if he does manage to get a bit more pace on that as well, absolute winner. Good ball out wide. Oh! Low drivens are just, they are just the most broken thing. And the problem is I'd love to sit here and try all of the different shots and all of the different mechanics to shoot in. I'd love to be able to cross, to be able to make a really nice goal. But then someone brings Pinner on and just scores a low driven 5 times in a row. It's one of them that if you don't join them, you will just get beaten by them. So at that point, it is slightly annoying, and you will kind of just get to better goals, as you do know if you're going to win as such. If you're 3-0 up, you don't necessarily need to go too crazy with it. Good ball into Totti. Love the jockey plus on Letizier. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Oh, and he's giving me back. Beautiful. And I've given him back. Not so beautiful. Give me the ball. Harry Maguire. No. Okay. He's going to turn it. He's going to turn it. Oh! Terrible defending. I'm not the best at defending. As soon as somebody puts a little bit of pressure on, that is it. We fold. We absolutely fold. Cunha's going to bring it forward, though. Little one into Burby's feet. Oh, took the touch too heavy. Oh, first touch, gets it and then drops it onto his right foot. That is a beautiful bit of play. I really didn't expect him to even remotely get that by any chance. Little 1-2. And Buemo with the 99 pace is absolutely stunning. He just is so quick with this Ultimate Screen version. It's just lovely to see. And it's going to be a shame that we don't get it for forever. But naturally, that would be absolutely broken then. Berbatov again. Little one on the inside. And he goes with a Trivela to finish off the game once more. It's just beautiful for him. And I do think low driven is there. So going into the overall for him then, absolutely phenomenal. Now, obviously, Man U fan, gonna find him a little bit better than the average, but in terms of what you can get as a striker for obviously just a relatively nice price, I haven't got a problem with that. 250 is decent. We said the same with a lot of these players, and to be honest, if you did finish like the likes of Gyökeres, I can kind of get it. Like, he's 270. He's on that same sort of wavelength, but at least he does get an overall upgrade. He gets a playstyle upgrade, a lot more playstyle pluses. Well, a good playstyle plus, but a lot more playstyles. The 5-star, 4-star is stunning. The pace upgrade is absolutely needed. He's just a very good upgrade for him. And to be honest, whether, like I say, whether we see another upgrade that does this well for him anytime soon, I'd say right now is a good point to have him. So I do think the SBC is moderate. It's one of them that if you're not too happy with everything else, I would more than happy complete this one, and that is coming from a past and present United team. But even without it, as a Prem player, low driven, decent pace, it's solid. And even then, you could go with a gauntlet option with him. You could pair them up with Pinner. You could pair them up with another low-driven player if obviously that's the way that you're going. Let me know down below what you think about him, though. We've got a lot of downgrades for him, which I'm assuming is going to be more for the price. Maybe they do expect him to be a little bit cheaper, which I could kind of get on board with. With the players that we've got, I could see him kind of more at the 150. On the market, he probably wouldn't be 250 anyway, but regardless, it's an SBC, it's untradeable. Let me know your thoughts.